Borada, how's it, my brew? G'day, mate. Bonjour, buongiorno, buenos dias, however you say hello or good morning. Hello and good morning to you. It's Wednesday. We're going to be continuing in the Psalms, and today I'm going to spoil you. I'm going to read the Psalm. I'm going to read every verse just for you. And so we're going to check this out. I'm going to be reading from the Passion Translation, and it says this: "You call yourself a mighty man, a big shot. Why do you boast in the evil you have done? Yet God's loyal love will protect me and carry the day. Listen, O deceiver, trickster of others, your words are wicked, harming and hurting all who hear them. You love evil and hate what is good and right. You would rather lie than tell the truth." Pause in his presence. "You love to distort, devour, deceive, using your sly tongue to spin the truth, but the Almighty will strike you down forever. He will pull you up by your roots and drag you away to the darkness of death." Happy Wednesday, everyone. Pause in his presence. "The godly will see all this and will be awestruck. They will laugh at the wicked, saying, 'See what happens to those great in their own eyes, who don't trust in the Most High to save them. Look how they trusted only in their wealth and made their living from wickedness. But I am like a flourishing olive tree, anointed in the house of God. I trust in the unending love of God. His passion towards me is forever and ever. Because it is finished, I will be praising you forever and giving you thanks. Before all your godly lovers, I will proclaim your beautiful name." Have you ever looked at other people and think, how do they get that? How have they got that? You ever, maybe you haven't, maybe you're just like really super holy and you don't do that sort of stuff. But you ever like looked at other people and just thought, it's not fair. How have they got that? And then come up with a way that you can get hold of that. Like maybe you work with someone that's always like bending the timesheets and just putting down for overtime that they never worked and getting away with it. And they seem successful and they seem to be getting away with it. Or maybe you look at other people and think, man, if only I didn't tithe, could afford that. If only I didn't give, I could have that. And what I love about this psalm is David's acknowledging how some people have built their lives through their own wealth. They've put their trust in it. But yet, right at the end of the psalm, he's just encouraging us to come back to the Lord. Let's trust in the Lord. I'm like a flourishing olive tree, anointed in the house of God. I trust in the unending love of God. I love this line here where it says this: "His passion toward me is forever and ever." Guys, we got to trust in the love and the passion of God that is towards us forever and ever. I don't know about you. I don't want to be like that guy in verse 5 that gets pulled up by the roots and dragged to death. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be this guy that trusts in the unending love of God, that his passion towards me is forever and ever. I want to be that guy that will be praising forever and giving thanks. And I think so very often we get sucked into the gram life, don't we? The Instagram life of seeing the perfection of other people's lives and desiring it and wanting it and not understanding sometimes. If we're honest, we think like, how come it's going for them so well? How come they're getting it? And I'm not saying that every person that is successful is wicked. That's not what I'm saying. Don't mishear what I'm saying. But I think sometimes we look at things and then start thinking, maybe if I just took some shortcuts, maybe if I didn't tithe, maybe if I didn't do all those things, then it would go well with me. But David, he's reminding us, trust in the Lord. Just trust. Keep trusting in God. His mercy is for us. His unending love. I don't know about you. That's what I want. I want God's unending love in my life. I want it to overflow into every single area of my life. As I was reading this, I was just reminded of the words of Jesus in Luke 21. It says this. Let me get it for you. It says this, that men's hearts fail in them for fear and looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. What's he saying? He says men's hearts will fail them because of fear. I don't know about you. We're looking at people right now in this current situation that we find ourselves in lockdown still, and the uncertainty of our times. Institutions that seem so strong that 2 months ago were £1 million companies failing because they don't know how they're going to come through and survive this. People like Virgin Atlantic, like Richard Branson, like not knowing how they're wanting to bail out off the government because they don't know how they're going to come to it. People that we've observed to be so successful, yet their whole foundations of their companies are crumbling and failing. Guys, we're living in some end time stuff. Not some, we are the end time generation. We're living in this end time where we're going to see Jesus come, where we're going to see him arrive. The whole foundation of the world has been shaken. Those that have put their trust in money, those that have put their trust in wealth, it's been shaken. Let's hear the words of David. But I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in you. The unending love of God, his passion is towards me forever and ever. God's passion is towards you. Just build your life on his foundation. Trust in him. He's got the best for us. We're not going to be dragged up by our roots and dragged to darkness. No, we're going to be brought into the light. I love that the line about the olive tree. You know, David's talking about flourishing like an olive tree. That olive tree just stands firm through drought. It's so hardy, it'll stand firm through drought, through floods. What was the first thing that the dove brought back when Noah released the dove? It was an olive branch of an olive tree. What does that talk about? It talks about endurance. It talks about being able to withstand. And so, guys, wherever you find yourself right now, withstand temptation. Don't look at the unrighteous or the wicked and desire what they have. God has got good things for us. And so I just want to leave you with that thought that God's got great things for us. And his mercy and his passion is for us. One final thought. Here it says, because it is finished. His passion is always with us forever. Why? Because Jesus, when he died on the cross, said, it is finished. Took our punishment, and we get to live in the blessing and the mercy of God. So guys, I pray this finds you well. I pray that you're safe, and have an amazing day and an even better week. And I'll see you again. God bless.